it's me that's talking about it.
Brilliant.
Welcome to
My Guy Reviews, the podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to My Guy Reviews, the podcast. I'm your host. I'm joined, hopefully, by my guy Monkey. How's it going?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Yes, very good, very good. So we're back with another podcast. This is still January. It's a bit depressing, bit of a downer of a month. So I thought let's do some
Monday. The Monday
Yes.
month of the year.
Yes, I think there's a date in January which is referred to like the most depressing day of the year.
Great. Are we at it yet? Or are we still heading down?
I can't remember what day it is, but it's I'm sure it's coming. It's
I get that. I don't remember what day it is today either.
It's Monday the 18th of January. So so maybe on the release of this podcast, maybe the day after.
It'll be the most depressing day.
It's the most depressing day.
Hooray!
And I think it's typically so in the UK. I'm not sure what the same scenario is like in America, but typically in the UK, most organisations pay you just before Christmas, and so you have this like 4 weeks, and then it's the 18th. But when you get to the 18th, which is the month from when you got paid, I guess you've still got a long time before you get paid again. That's in my head why the date is the most depressing. It could just be a number of other reasons based on some amazing calculations.
That makes sense. It's basically capitalism is making everyone unhappy. Yeah,
exactly.
Makes sense. It checks out.
Exactly. And also there's no in January there's no Hallmark cards, is there? Like February's got its one. Easter is coming up soon. There'll be Mother's Day, Father's Days scattered out throughout the year, and then Christmas, Halloween. So you've got occasions. You don't have any in January, do you?
No, because you've had Christmas and you've had New Year right next to each other. So I guess there's no need for one. But I think we should start one. I think there should be Happy Depression Day.
Happy January Day.
Monday the 18th, Happy Depression Day.
I mean, yes.
How's everyone doing? Have a card.
Have a card. We should get onto moonpig.com and get them to make these cards.
Yeah, I mean, they'll make anything, right? That's what they reckon on the adverts. So.
Or we could change it around, and it doesn't have to be Happy Depression Day. It could be How Are You Doing Day. So we send a card to someone to just say, how are you doing? Maybe we flip it around.
The only way is up.
The
only way is up day.
Yes. Because then once you've gotten past this day, things are just going to get better.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. Or not, and, then you're fudge.
Yes. So
on a lighter note, you have a fun topic for today.
Yes. So we always come up with kind of like a topic idea. Most of the time, you don't know what it is, and even though you're the one who brings the idea, you still don't know what it is. So today, I said to you, I've got an idea. We'll try and keep it as we do within the hour. So we'll see how far we get, and then we'll just stop it at that point. And we're going to do something that we haven't done thus far, which is surprising. We're going to get my guy Monkey to review and rate something, because we haven't done that in a while. In this case, I've chosen a topic, and you will just kind of go through. So I'm guessing this is a saying around the world. I'm guessing, but definitely in the UK, I've heard a lot of people saying to this is, I wouldn't kick that person out of bed. Have you heard someone say that too? So the first time I ever heard it was after watching Batman v Superman. I was talking to some people about the movie. I thought Ben Affleck was great, and one of the ladies said, "Yeah, Gal Gadot's great. I wouldn't kick her out of bed." Right. So this is all Ben Affleck. But the topic of today is: would my guy Monkey kick out the sexiest men alive out of his bed? Excellent. So we're going to go through the winners of the sexiest men alive over the years. I will tell you who it is, obviously the age in which they won the award. You tell us a little bit about that person. What do you think makes them sexy? And then would you kick them out of bed? That's the big question. Okay. Now, how they got into your bed and how they broke into your house is a different matter. That's for the police to decide. But for you, it's just a case of would you kick him out of bed?
Well,
Now,
yeah, I'm easygoing. I'm open. Let's see how it goes.
in some of these cases, not many. I think you should know them all. There'll be a couple that you might be like, I don't know who that person is, but I'm hoping you do. If you don't, I have got Facebook Messenger open, and I will send you a picture of that person if you haven't got a clue who it is.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with.
As well, then.
So we'll start with 2020. We'll see how far back we can go within the hour limit, and see how you get on. So the sexiest man alive, according to People magazine. So it wasn't something I made up based on kind of like my own rating scale that we've seen, but and it tends to be mainly like movie stars and people in music and stuff, with a couple of exceptions. So last year, if you were to guess on these lists, who would be the winners? Remember, so not runners up. Who do you think may appear in the list that you're maybe looking forward to seeing? We'll see if any of these people come up. So you give us a guess first, and I won't say if they'll come, and we'll see if they do arrive in the list.
What, of the sexiest men of what year?
Sexiest any year? Yeah.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth has got to be on there, obviously. I don't know names, but I know Chris Hemsworth is one that would be up there somewhere. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, of course.
Yes.
We mentioned Ben Affleck. I mean, he's got a nice smile occasionally. He's got a cheeky, wry little smile.
He does.
Maybe he'll be on there. Who else is there really? I mean, Bruce Willis is getting on a bit now. Brad Pitt is never going past it. He's got to be on there somewhere. I think who's that little guy? I think he's too little. Mission Impossible guy. What's his name? Too small. I don't think he'll be on there.
Well, because I'm only going to go through the winners, so we'll go through some, see how you get on, and then I'll just name some of the other ones if we don't get through them. Okay. So the thing that you need to tell us is, I'll say who it is. You tell us a little bit why you think they're the sexiest man, and then the big question is, would you kick them out of bed? Okay.
Right.
So the winner of last year, 2020.
I mean, I've got some friends that we could have collabed on this, to give a better perspective. Okay.
But I feel as though coming from being men ourselves, we've seen a man in the mirror.
Yeah.
At least once a day, maybe twice a day. So, not saying.
I don't look in the mirror.
I would say we're more of an expert at judging men than you would think, because you look at yourself, you judge yourself every day. You might say, let's go for a run. You might say, I should eat this, not eat that. It's good for me, bad for me. I feel as though we can judge men because we have walked a mile in their shoes. So hence why I come up with this one. So last year's winner, so they give the awards in November, that doesn't matter, but it's Michael B. Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
No, Michael B. Jordan.
Who's Michael B. Jordan? What does he even do?
Oh my God. So Michael B. Jordan was in the Creed.
B isn't for basketball.
No, it's not. He was in the Creed movies. He was Creed.
Okay, I can't remember that.
He was Killmonger in Black Panther.
Right.
He was in.
Send the picture.
That started so well straight away.
You've got all the pictures ready, right?
Not all of them. I thought you'd have some of these by now, right? So,
no.
Michael B. Jordan.
You were wrong. So wrong.
I can't believe you fell over the first hurdle.
I saw the movie. Has there been 2 movies already with
Creed? Yes.
Creed, yeah. I saw the first one, but it's been long enough for me to not remember.
Okay, so
I've sent
you his Wikipedia page. Look, but now I'm going to send you what he looked like as Killmonger, because that's an incredibly impressive look.
And if you want to see the pictures that you sent, we'll put them on Instagram, I guess.
Will we?
Okay. Yeah, you will. I mean, we will. Yeah. just to
It's a lot of work.
just
Okay,
like,
so
put a line of pictures together. It's fine. I tell you what, I'll put pictures together that you sent me. Oh wow,
okay.
we can't upload this one. Never mind. Too sexy.
It's going to break the internet, right? So the first picture for those who are listening at home is his Wikipedia profile picture, which is a really classy picture, which is Michael B. Jordan, which is what I expect to see. For next, I sent My Guy Monkey the Killmonger picture, the one where he's about to fight T'Challa. So he is shirtless. That is the one that breaks the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the first picture. Okay, so we're going through pictures here. This is quite sexist as well. Treating them like objects. But yeah, I mean, he's got like he's got almost what's it called? Brad Pitt eyes, and those stupid little puckered up lips that people will love. So I can see why he might be on the list.
It's his smile, yeah.
It's a kind of goofy,
goofy smile
the ladies love. And that body is just ripped. I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah. What do you want me to say about this then?
So so obviously we've seen him in the Creed movies, Fruitville Station.
Yeah.
The picture I sent you is from Killmonger. He was in Fantastic Four as well, the bad one. Well, they've all been bad, but the newer one.
They've all been bad.
Yeah, but the newer bad one. He was in that one. So
yeah.
Does he ring a bell now? Do you remember him from anything?
Well, that topless picture certainly rings a bell with me.
That's Black Panther, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was that guy in Black Panther, yeah, definitely.
He was the main villain, yeah.
Yeah. Was he the villain that wasn't really a villain? He was like hard done by a bit.
Yes, he was his kind of like his cousin, because he grew up in America, where he saw the struggles of the people, while T'Challa had a different upbringing and he didn't see those things, and so Killmonger kind of had a different upbringing and saw things different. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say his look really didn't do it for me in that movie. I'm more of a Black Panther kind of guy in that movie comparison. So do I need to rate him or anything?
Yeah. So the rating system is: would you kick him out of bed?
Oh yeah, of course. Would I kick him out of bed? Oh, that's hard question. I'd probably kick all the men out of bed, to be honest. I mean, to some degree. But with the Black Panther hairstyle, maybe yes. And that goofy smile as well. I'd kick him out of bed. Bye.
So you don't think he's the sexiest man alive?
Well, he's not as sexy as me, obviously. So I guess that's the comparison. Is would you kick him out of bed? So.
Okay, so Michael B. Jordan does not pass the My Guy Monkey Sexiest Man Award.
Lose the B in your name and you're good.
Okay, so that's Michael B. Jordan. Next one, I will send you the pictures because I don't think you'll know who he is. He's an incredible artist. He's John Legend. He's won a Grammy. He's won a Tony. He's got something they refer to as EGOTs. He's won an Oscar as well. It's called Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. And I think that's something that very few people have won. He's won all 4 of those awards, and he's the first black man to win them as well. So it's an incredible achievement. John Legend. Do you know who he is first?
I know the name John. I've known a few Johns, and he does sound like a legend.
Sure is, yes.
Let's see who he is.
Okay, be prepared.
Usually based on superficial things.
Yes. So 2019 Sexiest Man Alive, John Legend. I just sent him across.
Was that 2019?
He's 29. So Michael B. Jordan won last year.
Right, so we're going backwards.
Yeah, we're going backwards. So we can't go forwards from 2020.
Okay, so we've got the headshot and another headshot. Two headshots. He's got the goofy eyes again. What is it about the goofy eyes and the goofy lip? Especially the bottom lip. Why do they do that? I mean, I mean, this is obviously voted for by the same people.
It's still on the same magazine, but it'll be voted by everyone who votes and buys the magazine.
Mm.
Plus, it's open up to becoming an
But
online thing as well. So he's been in movies as well. So he was in La La Land.
yeah.
He's also been in Jingle Jangle, which came out. No, he was a producer in that. He was in Between Two Ferns. He was really funny in that. I didn't think he would be funny, but he was really good.
Okay.
And he's
Might have
been
to
in
catch
a
up
bunch
with
of little TV stuff as well, mainly as himself.
Okay.
And his music career is just, I mean, legendary, as his name suggests.
It might just be these pictures, the circumstances they're in, but he looks really, really cheeky. And like,
He does, doesn't he? Yes.
it looks like he's real happy with himself. So I'm gonna kick him out of bed as well.
But he looks like someone who would
Sorry,
sneak into your bed, wouldn't he? And you would have to forgive him.
Oh, of course I'd forgive anyone for trying. You know, you can't be hating on people for trying. But you know, he'll be just so happy with himself. It looks of it. Yeah. Let's kick him out of bed. I mean, I've got thoughts in my mind. Should I be diplomatic about this? Who's coming up next? Will I end up sounding like a racist when other people come in? And I've now kicked two black people out of bed, which might seem unfair. But I'm just, yeah, that's my decision at this stage. This is more stressful than it sounds.
Okay.
Plus, you didn't send me a topless picture. That could have changed everything.
I mean, but you still kicked Michael B. Jordan out of bed, even though I sent you the topless picture.
Yeah,
so
you never know. I don't know my body types that I go for. So.
Okay, so if I find the John Legend topless picture, shirtless picture, I could send you that.
We can revisit this.
We can do. There are some. If you're interested, like there are some incredible pictures, like him dressed up. If you want to see a picture of him wearing some incredible threads, I could send you a couple of them. See if that would sway you in any way. But you've already kicked him out of bed.
If you want to.
So this would
your
just
game.
So this would just be you apologising to him because he's rolling around in bed. Look at that suit. So I'll send you a picture of a suit. So people listening at home, My Guy Monkey will put this on Insta. This is the Mike Lowry look, right?
Yeah, you'll put it on Instagram. Yeah.
You will.
I mean, he's looking pretty switched there.
He is, isn't he?
You know, everyone looks good in a suit, though. Come on. You put a suit on, you look good.
Well, okay, so there's no winning. Sorry, John Legend. Even though you've got an EGOT, this is the one award you haven't got. Okay. So that was 2019. 2018.
I'm going to get so much hate for this now.
2018 is a big one. It's UK's finest. One of UK's finest. It's Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. I need pictures.
You know what Idris looks like.
No, I need pictures.
I mean, this...
Inbox me, man. don't hold on the topless photos.
Obviously you know who Idris Elba is.
Yeah, I know who Idris Elba is, yeah.
Yes, UK's, like I said, one of UK's finest. So, Idris Elba, tell us a little bit about him, and then would you or would you not kick him out of bed?
I mean, he was the bad guy in that Fast and Furious spin-off,
I
right?
wasn't sure. Yeah, he was.
There we go. That's the reference. One reference I can think of. Yeah, I'll stick with that. And anything else you want to say about him? I mean, he's been in a lot of movies. He's well known. Yeah.
I think also there's always talk about Idris. Idris Elba and being like the next James Bond. There's been a lot of talk of that, but I think that it's one of those weird ones because this last Bond film has taken so long. They could have made a spin-off film in that time that could have had Idris Elba. I think it's good to see him. He was in Cats recently. I saw. People hate Cats. Yeah. It's a musical from start to finish. It's just singing. I think unfortunately, I feel like he's not had the movie that could showcase him as the main lead.
Yeah.
Properly.
bit on the side, yeah.
Yeah,
Where
he
he
does
should be a lead, definitely.
he does incredible roles. He still picks some good films, some bad movies, but he's still good. And he's great in Luther.
Yeah.
Such an underrated show. So I've sent you two. One's a sneaky shirtless.
Yeah,
and
yeah, there's a bit of a
one's
top bit of a chest there
and one
between
with
the shirt,
his
between the jackets.
with his
Nice.
shirt and tie on.
And the
So-
difference here is he's confident, and I like that. You know, that's the way he should be. Right? Not smirking because he thinks he's the best, and not showing off the bottom lip, hoping to get the cute vote. He's just confident in himself. So I wouldn't kick Idris out of bed.
There you go. So so your criteria so far is you don't mind as long as they're UK based, you will keep them.
So you can line up the demographic however you like. Judge me how you want. It's fine.
So that's it. That's Idris Elba. Now I sent you a picture of Idris Elba.
Yeah.
We talked about the cheeky little smile. So Idris Elba is got this this picture that I've sent you is his in the red jumper.
Mm.
See, that's the kind of look I thought you might say.
Oh,
Um,
see it. I didn't see it.
yeah.
Oh, he's
So
got a cheeky smile and all that stuff.
Yeah, see, he
So they
does.
could all do it. Everyone can do it.
They've all got it exactly.
See, if I saw that in my bed, I would kick it. Not out the bed. I'll just kick the face. Just stop doing that look. But he's all good to stay. I've already said it. So
It's too late. You can't kick him out of bed now.
now you know how to sway the vote. You just send me different pictures.
It's all down to the picture, right? Now the next person is someone I think you haven't, or you don't. I don't think you'll know him. So I will send you some pictures. So it's Blake Shelton. You heard of this guy?
Heard of the name?
Okay, so he's an American country music star. Like huge American music star. Also, he's married to Gwen Stefani from No Doubt. You'll know her.
Wow.
That's how he's famous. He's on he's either on The Voice or he's on one of the American kind of music TV shows. Yeah, he's on The Voice. So he's become big because of that. So
American.
Yeah. So in 2017, he got voted the sexiest man alive. So I'm going to send you the pictures. You'll be.
What about Shelton?
I'll send you these three. So all of varying pictures. There isn't one that's going to stand out at you. There's not one that's going to stand out and make you think. Okay, three. There you go. So you're ready. So now, this guy obviously is big in country music. We wouldn't know him from anything as much in the UK unless you watch The Voice. Imagine you don't listen to enough music to know.
I mean, I've seen images of the American Voice before.
Yes.
So I do recognise his face a little. Yeah. Would I personally kick him out of bed?
Yes.
I mean, this is hard coming from an orientation point of view. I mean, it's kind of a given in some ways. So I'm trying to be fair about this. It's hard to be diplomatic in these matters. I've got no real reason to say either way, and I think it's going to become a popularity contest. When there's names that I know and there's faces that then I'm going to be, oh yes, stay in my bed. But other names are not going to be so much. It's like, who are you? Get out of my bed. I don't know you. Where have you come from?
Exactly.
And
So hence why I'm trying to send you
I don't know that.
That's why I'm trying to send you some of these pictures as well, so you can judge them based on purely looks. That's the whole point.
I'd be like, I don't know you. What have you been in then? He's like, hold on, I'm going to send you 3 pictures of me from after telly. And he just sent me these 3 pictures, and I'm like, okay, mate, thanks. I believe you. I'm not going to doubt you that you're the world's sexiest man.
So, imagine if he says to you, I can bring No Doubt together and they can do one more album, would that make you think yes? Or you don't care about No Doubt?
I wouldn't want to use him for that reason.
No, he offered. You didn't ask. He offered.
He offered. Yeah, but still, it's like, oh, okay, I'll accept it. You can stay in my bed. That's cool. But Gwen Stefani. So, I mean, is there the chance he would be inviting Gwen Stefani over?
No, it's just him. It's always just that one man. So it's the sexiest man of 2017. Would you kick him out of bed?
Okay. To be fair, is he the only musician on this list as well?
No, John Legend.
Say?
John Legend.
What?
Won a Grammy, won an Oscar, won a Tony. You know, and Idris Elba is a DJ as well. He plays festivals.
Well, I was just thinking, he could, if he sings country music, that could be quite good.
Yeah.
Be alright. But is he the world's sexiest man? Apparently he is. I'm going to kick him out of bed. Let's see what comes up next.
Okay.
I'm done thinking about it.
2016. I won't even sway you. I guess I don't even need to send a picture. Or maybe I do, because you don't know who this person is. 2016, I'll send you the picture first, and then you tell me what you're looking at, because...
Okay. See if I know or not.
Yeah, see if you can recognize this person. But this is the winner of 2016 Sexiest Man Alive. Who is it?
It's Stay in My Bed.
He would, wouldn't he?
It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's DJ. But look at these pictures I sent you. Like they're varying. You know he's cheeky.
He's amazing.
He does everything.
I mean, his smile is a nice smile. It's not a goofy smile. It's just a warm, friendly smile. He's just such a light bringing guy. Wouldn't say no at all. So this is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I mean,
yes.
Do we need to describe the pictures? I mean, he's just got a nice smile in 2 out of 3 of these pictures, and the only other one is obviously in an acting role where he's having to pretend to be serious, or maybe he's in his wrestling role. I don't know.
Yes, he is. So I've sent across. I mean, this is a very visual show, but I've sent him a picture of DJ at his workout in the gym. One where he's just folding his arms and just looking at you, and the third one is him in the suit from Ballers, and just smiling, basically being DJ. So
yeah, the way I like it.
Just the way you like it. So this is 2017 Sexiest Man according to People magazine, and I think it's anonymous. There's no question.
He doesn't get enough airtime for that reason, because I'm not going to be debilitating for it. Deliberating is the real word, but probably debilitating is a better word. Yeah, man. I mean, he's got the body, but he's not bad about it. I don't know.
He just seems like a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, definitely. Like, okay, so he's there, but he seems like the guy who would make you breakfast in the morning.
Maybe he's just typecast in that role. Maybe he's not nice. We don't know.
Maybe he's not.
He's always so good in these movies and nice, yeah.
So DJ's a yes to the winner. So the next one, again, I'll do the same. I'll send you the pictures and you describe what you're about to look at. So
I think I know this one.
I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out once I hit send. But he is from the UK. So just remember the flag. Idris Elba, UK. And now, next person, UK. So you got to give him a bit more of a pass.
I've got to describe to the listeners. Okay, so we have got a sportsman.
3 different pictures. See, I've given you the choice.
I mean, he looks very British in his topless picture.
Yes.
Very British physique and tan. Not very smooth tan. That would definitely get you kicked out of my bed. Not that it should matter. Not that it should matter. but since we're creating lines that don't really exist here,
Yes, we are.
I mean, he looks good in these photos. I'd say. I mean, that first photo with he's smiling, but he's pointing. He's got his headshot. And it is David Becker, by the way. So
Yes, I think you just said his name. Yes, it sure is. It's David Beckham. I've sent three variant pictures. So one, obviously, he's a man of style. Is David Beckham. He wears incredible suits, incredible outfits. So I sent you a picture of him wearing a suit, but two different kind of suits, and then a topless, because I know that's kind of like been your request of late.
And he's not too smart either, so that can be a benefit.
He's got a bit of an edge to him in these pictures, doesn't he?
Yeah. He looks fine in these. He looks quite smart in these, but he's from what I know him as him and Posh Spice.
Yep.
Is that the right one? Yeah.
That's the right one.
Yeah, they don't seem like the smartest couple, but they do brush up well.
They do, don't they? He definitely does. He can sell almost any product, I feel, and you see him in so many different things, but he's got a cool cheeky smile on the first picture that I've sent across, and the last one he's got that kind of like dressed to impress. He is definitely going to. He's the belle of the ball, I think. So I've given you kind of a good range. So what would D-Vex be?
Yeah, I think it's coming down to popularity contest. It's because that cheeky smile, because I know I know the face so well. It's like, oh, I haven't seen that before. It's not the first thing confronting me when I see the face. But at the same time, I know most of the time he hasn't got that look on him. So I have to think really. Would I kick David Beckham out?
The 2015 Sexiest Man Alive.
Sexiest Man Alive.
David Beckham.
I'm going to kick him out.
Oh,
Posh keep him.
He's waving the flag for UK. But he's gone now.
He's out.
It is what it is. I mean, D-Vex, he tried. He tried. Now, the next one, I don't know if you'll recognize them, but I've sent you three variant pictures. One from a movie I hope you've seen, and then two others. But hopefully, so describe who you're looking at and tell us who it is.
Okay,
Sexiest Man.
The new version of it.
Yeah, so straight away, you showed your cards, right? So 2014 Sexiest Man Alive is... It's Chris Hemsworth.
I need to change my pants. I mean...
The first picture...
He's actually getting a bit annoying now.
Oh,
I still couldn't kick him out of my bed.
The first picture is from one of the funniest scenes in the movie where he is playing a doctor. In Ghostbusters, where he's the receptionist, and he goes, "Yes, look at these two headshots. I'm playing a doctor." He's so funny. He's so good.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done the one with the saxophone as well.
Yeah, or it's me playing saxophone.
Or the one with me listening to saxophone. You put it like in his ear.
That is so. He's hilarious. I think he's so funny.
He is funny, and he's good in Ghostbusters as well. It was only when he had a role in, what was it, The New Men in Black?
Yes, that wasn't there.
That was a weak role, and I feel like the sort of attitude that showed. I don't know if he's also got that attitude now that he's so popular in real life. But probably it's just the character.
Yeah, I think it's the role. I think they've obviously said to him, "This is this movie that we're making, and this is how we want you to portray this character." Because remember, he's trying to be the new Will Smith, so play like an arrogant kind of role. And
I don't like that role.
No, I think that's what he was doing there. So I don't think that's. Yeah. I don't blame him for that because he's made great movies.
Yeah, definitely. I just hope he's not going in that direction. I mean, you can see him on so much now. He's kind of typecast as the sexy guy. You can show up in any movie, any advert, and just smile with his broad shoulders, and then it wins the product. It wins your vote. And yes, I couldn't possibly kick him out of my bed.
You could you?
I mean, he's got a stethoscope.
He does, doesn't he? And he can listen to saxophone. He can listen to sax music.
And we can listen to saxophone together.
There's a great bit. There's a great bit in the film where he's wearing those glasses, but there's no lenses inside. You remember in Ghostbusters? Yeah, and he goes, "It's hurting my ears," and he starts rubbing his eyes. It's just so.
Yeah.
He's got so many great one-liners in them.
That is kind of a problem with that movie. We're going back to a completely different random tangent of a movie, but the fact that I like the movie, whereas a lot of people have a lot of not to like for it, but I like the original cut of the movie. The extended cut, I realise the difference is the extended cut leaves in too many lingering bad jokes. So the original cut is best. So I think it's still a fine movie there. But there's a problem when you have where all your lead actors that come from comedy are making jokes and they're landing badly, and Chris Hemsworth, who's just the guy, the normal actor who's not the comedian, comes in and has better jokes. That's a problem, because they're apparently all free-forming, and he was getting involved, but his jokes end up the funniest.
Yeah, I can see a lot of improv. I think they needed at least one straight person in that film, someone to bounce the comedy off, because they're all four incredible, like, people who've been on Saturday Night Lives. They've got incredible sketches. They've done amazing comedies and stuff. So, and it's the third act. There was no real villain to the movie, and the CGI ending was a bit off. Yeah, but it's still a good movie.
Yeah, and there's an extra bit they add in, which is a little bit more dancing when Chris Hemsworth is darting his hand about, and the military are dancing. Apparently, that was added in as extra. They cut a bit of that out, and that bit definitely needed to stay in because it makes it a bit more interesting. But it kind of just cut straight to it. But yeah, moving on, I guess.
So he's a yes. So he was the winner of 2014's Sexiest Man Alive. So now we're going into 2013. Now, you might not recognize this man, or you might do. Depends how much you know about music. So this is another musician, and he's in a massive band, known worldwide. But do you know who he is?
Let me see his face. What band is it then?
So you're looking at Adam. You're looking at Adam Levine, and he is the frontman from. Yeah, he's the frontman from Maroon 5.
Oh, Maroon 5. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I like a bit of Maroon 5. I don't know the guy. I don't recognize it.
He sings that song "She Will Be Loved." Remember?
Yeah, he sings loads of Maroon 5 songs, right?
Sings loads of love songs.
Probably most of them.
He could lull you back if you woke up.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to kick him out of my bed if he was singing good songs from like that at me. Yeah, what could I say? He's got a very, very oblong head. What can I say about it? It's got a lot of tattoos. Wow.
Yes.
California. Are they Eastern European or a European band?
I'm not sure. I think he's born in America.
Maybe they're not. He's got California tattooed across his chest.
Yeah.
Stomach.
Yeah. He's born March. American singer-songwriter.
Possibly from California.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Okay. I was introduced to them to an Eastern European. That's why. So I kind of thought it's kind of associated it with Europe. Yeah. Yeah, what do you want me to say?
So it's
I,
obviously
he's not
it's
really he's not really doing anything for me, I have to say. From the headshots, not really doing it for me. I guess kick out of bed. Gone.
So is that a yes or a no? Is the question. Like, would you?
Kicked out of bed. Yes, out of bed.
So Adam Levine, the lead of the lead
Yeah, I'm
singer of
sorry.
Maroon 5, one of the biggest bands
Yeah.
around. You just kicked him out of bed. Okay. So to be fair, I mean,
Mm.
I guess it comes down to tats as well, like if you're into them or not. So it's
Yeah.
it's just personal preference. Okay. So he's out. Next man. Now again, tell me if you know him by face because you should recognize him. Hopefully, winner of 2012 Sexiest Man Alive. Who is it?
Oh, gosh.
Look at those pictures.
Wait, what? I don't know his name.
But you know, okay, so that's
I
Channing Tatum.
recognize him. Channing Tatum, is it? Okay.
Yes, he was in 21 Jump Street. He was
Oh
in
yeah.
Magic Mike. I sent you a picture from Magic Mike.
Mm.
He's been in loads of things. Hateful Eight, White House Down, G.I.
Oh,
Joe.
Hateful Eight is a good call.
He's spoiler alert for Hateful Eight. He's one of those who turns up towards the end in the final act where he's one of the
Oh
main
yeah,
villains. That's
like
who
the
he is.
extra one.
Yeah.
So if you went to watch Hateful Eight and you knew he was in it, you knew that you would know all along that someone was coming.
Someone's coming,
to
yeah.
extra to the story.
He was also in the new Kingsman movie, The Golden Circle, which was, the last one, sorry.
Okay.
He's been in loads and loads of different things. Obviously, 21, 22 Jump Street and Magic Mike.
Yeah.
So Channing Tatum, I've sent you 3 pictures. If you can describe them and then tell us when you kick Channing out of bed.
Well, I guess so. I mean, there's one where he's in a smart suit,
Yes.
red suit, which is quite nice. And then he's got his topless picture, and he's got that little smirk on his face in that one, which is a
When you
problem.
like.
He's got a smirk. I don't like a smirk like that. And he's just looking fine, standing for the, I guess, awards of some kind.
The Sexiest Man Award, maybe.
And then you've got one with a headshot, and
Yes.
he's wearing just a tie, I think, pretty much.
Yes, pretty much, yes.
I mean, the stripper look is quite good, I have to say. It's better than the smirk on the other one. But I feel like I want to kick him in the face, so I guess I would kick him out of bed.
Whoa, that's...
When he's topless, both of the ones where he's topless, he's just got a slight look on his face. I'd want to kick him in the face. No offense to anyone, I might not have the orientation to judge properly, but I'm just saying.
That's one hell of a call though, because it's Channing, but yes, it's Channing Tatum, of course. But it's got that look that you want to kick him in the face.
He's fine when he's not topless. He's looking good, looking fine, normal. I guess he's a big fan of his own chest.
I don't think he is. I think what I think you haven't taken into account is when he did Magic Mike, right? He does a song in Magic Mike called Pony by Genuine, and he does this incredible dance sequence to that, and it looks amazing. But you've said no to him. You've kicked him out of bed. It's too late. Maybe he'll dance to you now. Maybe he'll do a stripper dance now that you've kicked him out.
Yeah, that might be worth a watch. See what I think after that. In a while.
So the next one, I'm gonna send you the pictures, but this time I'm gonna send you a picture of one. One of these pictures will be of him from a movie.
Yeah.
And I'll send you him in the movie and see if you can recognize him before I send you the pictures of that person. So I'll send you a picture of him dressed up in a movie in a movie scene. So this is the
Right.
winner of, what has he got? Winner of 2011 Sexiest Man Alive. Okay.
Okay.
This is a picture of him dressed up from a movie. See if you can recognize him just from this picture. Where's he gone? Because this would be interesting to see if you recognize him with his makeup on. Okay, that's what he looks like day to day.
I don't see it yet. Okay. This is what he looks like.
This is what he looks like. The winner of 2011
is a raccoon.
Is a raccoon.
Is it a raccoon or some other?
It is a raccoon.
I think it's a raccoon.
Yes. Do you know who it is?
So I know who the raccoon is. This is Guardians of the Galaxy raccoon, right?
Yes, it is.
But no, I can't think who the voice was on that.
Okay, so 2011 Sexiest Man Alive plays a raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's this man.
This man.
It's about to come through on your screen now.
Wow.
So do you recognize him by the picture?
Not
yes.
really.
It's Bradley Cooper.
Is that Bradley Cooper? Okay.
That's Bradley Cooper, yes.
He's got quite a funny smile in this topless weightlifting scene. Picture. So it looks like he's having fun. I guess I will have to not kick him out of bed, I guess.
So I've sent you 3 pictures of Bradley Cooper. So
one of them was a raccoon.
One is him as a raccoon from the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. Another one is just him with what's her name? Lady Gaga at the premiere of his movie. What was it? A Star Is Born. And then the other one is him just smiling as he's doing a workout without his shirt on.
Yeah. And he looks so funny. I mean, the I'm not sure about but he's got a funny look on his face. He's smiling. He's having fun. Whatever's going on. But I mean, this is like you could pick and choose your photos, couldn't you? For like your profiles, you would pick the one where you were having fun, not the one where you were shouting at the maid for moving your clothes or something, or being a mean person. You could pick and choose. But yeah, from these, the raccoon especially. I mean, yeah, stay.
So this is the So if he comes in in raccoon form, he could stay in bed.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, he could stroke the raccoon.
Yeah. But the raccoon's got weapons of mass destruction. Remember, Raccoon
I
is
don't think he would come into bed with the weapon.
You don't think he sleeps with a gun underneath his pillow?
I don't want to think about the gun that they all bring to bed.
So Rocket Raccoon, he's a yes. Bradley Cooper.
Why not? Yeah, Bradley Cooper's yes. Why not?
Bradley
We need to give some yeses here. I need to have at least half a bed full. I think I've got 4.
Well, we'll do the rundown in a minute. Okay, so we're coming up to 2010's winner. After 2010, we'll see how we're getting on. We'll come in. So again, 2010. This is what the actor looks like when he's in movies. And you should recognize this person straight away.
Should I?
Yes. Who is this? And whoever sent you?
You sent me a picture of Pikachu. The cuppy furry version from the great movie Detective
Pikachu. Yeah, we both agree. It's really good. It's really, really funny. I was surprised.
It is. I think it's a great movie, and yeah, it is a surprise. And yeah.
Pikachu's quite electric in bed.
I can't remember I know who it is as well, and it's a yes.
But Pikachu, would you kick him out of bed? The winner of 2010's Sexiest Man Alive. Pikachu.
Okay, Pikachu, furry, which is good, but he can't leave his weapons out at the door.
No,
because they're natural weapons. and he could just kill you in an instant with a zap. So, but yeah, I've got to keep Ryan Reynolds. I did remember before you just said the photo.
First on the pictures, yeah. So I sent a picture of, as you right, Pikachu from the movie, and then I sent you a shirtless Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds looking with a little bit of a stubble on him, just looking Ryan Reynolds-y.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these pictures, I'm like, well, if I was judging, then maybe it'd be a no, but I just know how good he is. I love Ryan Reynolds. He's so funny.
So
he's definitely a keep.
It's definitely a keep. So you've got so Pikachu. You're right. There's a slight. He's electric, right? Can he turn that on or off?
Yeah.
But if he fell asleep and had a bad dream, would he zap you?
It's possible, isn't it? I guess you just have to put up with that for what he brings.
So you've always got that chance that he could. Is the lightning life-threatening? Is the next question.
There's always a chance in love that you're going to get stung. You know. So.
But what I mean is, would it kill you? I mean, you can get hurt, but you bounce back. But could it kill you?
I'm not a Pokemon expert, so I can't say. But I would imagine so. But usually they're only using their powers against other Pokemon.
Yeah.
They tend to stick to that rule, as far as I know. So either way, I mean, even if it's deadly, Ryan Reynolds, it's worth it, right?
It is. I mean, even if he's just voicing a Pikachu.
He's not. Well, in this picture, he's certainly not built. He's not got the body of our Dwayne the Rock Johnson, who I'd probably crown the most sexiest. But apart from that, he's still a keeper.
He's a keeper. Okay, so now the next one we'll just brush past him because there's been
Ryan Reynolds was like.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds didn't mention any other movies he's in. Like Deadpool is a great one.
I mean, yeah, but you couldn't have the Deadpool outfit in bed. Every time he'd move, he'd make too much noise. Because he can't find it easy to move in there. I don't think he'd sleep in there. He'd have to take his little mask off, and then you've got that. You got the whole thing. But he's going to be in the so the Free Guy movie is going to come out.
Oh yeah. Is it finally coming out? Excellent.
Yep. So they've given it a release date, so that will be out. So Ryan Reynolds has been in. Obviously, Deadpool's the one that people remember him from. National Lampoon Days, Blade Trinity, Six Underground, the thingy film, Detective Pikachu. He's been in so many things.
Was I right about the voices, or is that someone else? Is he on the list?
Who's on the list?
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds. Is that someone else?
He's on the list.
No, I mean there's a film called The Voices.
Yes. That is
his
movie,
him, right? Good.
Where he it's weird because
you don't want to spoil it, but yes. Good.
No, it's a really weird, fun kind of movie, and yeah, he's in that. It's really good. Gemma Arterton's in that, and there's Anna Kendrick's in that as well. Really good.
Such good ladies as well.
So yeah, that's a good movie. You're right. Everyone's got some bad movies as well as good ones.
I even remember this guy. I even remember Ryan Reynolds from a YouTube advert. An advert came up on YouTube before a video, and rather than clicking skip, I was like, "Oh, it's Ryan Reynolds," and he's being funny.
Watch the whole thing.
It made me watch the whole advert. Like, who does that? Watches the whole advert?
No, there's no one likes adverts.
No one watches. Skip.
Definitely.
Oh.
So we've got enough time to do one more, and then we'll skip through the rest of them, and you just say yes, as in would you or won't you? Okay. So we'll skip Johnny Depp because there's a lot of controversy around him, and we don't know where we
no,
stand with him.
Yeah,
So he's out. But 2018, the sexiest man alive. We can go straight to him. This man, you want a shirtless, don't you? It's always the shirtless one. Let me see if this man's been in something funny. I could send you a picture of first, but I don't think he has.
Always smiling, being funny.
Yes. So
You obviously want to with this one.
This one. Well, if you're gonna, I'll send you two, and then I'll send you a recent one. So like back in the heyday, because the award would have been given to him back in 2018.
Yeah.
So quite a while back. So I'm going to send you some old pictures of him, and then one more recent picture, so you can kind of judge him.
Okay.
You got a wide range. You got to imagine yourself being 2018 again. You're waking up. It's a different time. You're allowed to go out. That's one of the things you could do.
2008.
2008, sorry. Yeah, 2008.
2008.
So 2008 winner. Who is this man that you're looking at? Do you know his name?
It's not letting me open that one.
Okay.
It looks like it's Wolverine.
It is.
From Logan.
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
That's quite a good one.
Yes, that's a good one.
I can only open two of the pictures. I can't get the topless one up. Banned me. But that's the one I recognise straight away. So what's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, Hugh Jackman. Right. That's a name that I should remember, but I don't remember names.
So one picture's from Wolverine where he's more his rugged self, and then one kind of like a slightly younger one, but then in between was the shirtless one. But I've sent you another one from Wolverine in his heyday.
Oh yes, thank you. Very nice. The claws do it for me, totally.
They do that, and
the long metal claws.
So winner of 2008, Hugh Jackman. He's obviously, as you said, he's been in all the Wolverine movies as of Wolverine. He was in The Greatest Showman. Did you watch that one?
I didn't watch that still. No.
He was good in that. Obviously, some people don't like musicals.
No, I've heard good things about it as well. I've heard mixed things and good things, so I'm not against the movie. Just haven't got around to that one.
Yeah, he was in that. He was in Les Mis as well.
Yeah.
And then there's he's in voices in something called The Missing Link, which is a really, really good movie. But hopefully one day people watch it. But it's really good. He was in Eddie the Eagle as well, which is like a small British film where he's coaching Eddie the Eagle. For those who don't know, the UK were never good at the Winter Olympics, and there was a guy called Eddie, and we call him Eddie the Eagle, and it's a story like Cool Runnings of a person who gets to the Olympics, maybe shouldn't have been at the Olympics. No, deserved to be at the Olympics. Let's take that back. Deserved to be at the Olympics. Obviously was not at the same level as everyone else, because the preparation and the things that we have in this country, we didn't have the infrastructure for him to excel where he could have been a gold medalist. But it's that story of this kid who dreamt of going to the Olympics. He's in that, and it's really, really good. Really good movie.
Cool. I didn't see that one in the end. I remember it being in trailers and wanting to see it at the time.
So Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. I mean, I feel like there's nothing he could do to really deserve being kicked out of bed. I don't know why, but it has this innocent vibe. I don't think I'll be able to kick him out of bed. So, no.
Brilliant. So he's a stayer. So Michael B. Jordan was a no. John Legend was a no. Idris Elba was a yes. Blake Shelton, even if he offered you No Doubt to reunite, you said no. DJ was a yes. David Beckham was a no. Chris Hemsworth was a yes. Adam Levine, no. I think he said no to Channing Tatum. You said yes to Bradley Cooper as a raccoon. Ryan Reynolds, it doesn't matter what form he took, he was a yes. And Hubert Jackman's a yes.
Mhm.
There are others on this list because we're coming up to the hour mark. I'll quickly say their names.
Run through them, yeah.
And you just say, would you kick him out of bed or not? Matt Damon from the Bourne franchise.
Matt Damon. Well, I'm just going to rush through them. Let's just say in.
Oh, brilliant. George Clooney. 2006, Sexiest Man Alive. Oh my God, he's the sexiest man alive. Okay.
Yeah, I've got bad vibes about the guy these days.
Okay. Matthew McConaughey.
Who's that?
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
I recognise the name.
Okay. If you don't remember them, I'm not sending pictures right now. Okay.
They're going out.
Jude Law.
If I don't know them, who's that?
So he's been in. I'm just trying to think of anything you see. The Fantastic Beasts movie. No, I thought it'd be quick.
I didn't see that.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes. He played
in.
Okay, brilliant. Obviously not RDJ. Okay, so then it's Johnny Depp. Skip him. Ben Affleck. 2002. Ben Affleck.
You know what? I'm just going to go with in.
Pierce Brosnan.
I don't know why.
2001. Pierce Brosnan. This is Bond.
Out.
No way. He's Bond.
Ruined my Bond. You ruined Bond for me.
2000.
We've all got different opinions on who's the best Bond, but for me it's Roger Moore.
He's the best Bond. Pierce 2000. Cast your mind back to 2000. Brad Pitt.
2000.
Yeah, 2000. Brad Pitt.
He's in. I don't care what age he's in.
1999. A 50-year-old Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. I'm trying to see his face.
He's a proper hunk though. He's old school.
Okay, it's great. Let's get Richard Gere in then.
1998. Harrison Ford.
Oh, Indy.
97. So a few years previous to winning it, he's back. George Clooney. Would you take a younger George Clooney than a 2006 George Clooney, or is he out completely?
He's just out.
A year before that was the incredible Denzel Washington. 96.
Denzel Washington. Back then, maybe in.
That's a yes or no?
Yeah, in. Go on then.
In. What about 95? 95 Brad Pitt, so he won it twice.
It's still.
And 1994, we'll go near as far as 1994, is Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, so this would have been Matrix time.
Yeah. So if he's just done the Matrix, then
94. He just did Speed. Sorry. So it's real
just
sexy.
Speed. So this is a good time.
Yeah.
This is before he was really big. Then, really,
yes.
This is his questionable years, but I guess he did it. He did a good job in all these movies before that. So.
Yeah, because he still had Bill and Ted before Speed.
Yeah, it's just so unrecognisable from the one we know today. But he's definitely in.
But would you say now Keanu? Yes. Then a 1995 Keanu.
That's the question. I mean, it's definitely a now in.
His hair is amazing, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's his whole being, really. He's got it together mentally and spiritually, and that's what I like. So he's in. Back in those days, his naive days. I mean,
so he's just coming off.
I can't really judge him on that differently. I don't know.
So he was just coming off Speed in '94. Yeah. He's making Johnny Mnemonic next. He starred in What You Do About Nothing, Dracula. He's done Bill and Ted already, and Point Break.
Yeah.
So 94 Keanu.
I mean, he's not the hunk of what's it called, positive confidence that he is today.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So young Keanu is a bit naive. He's not
lacking a bit of confidence there. Yeah, he hasn't quite got it yet. But I mean, I'm not going to judge him on that. He's still in.
He's still in.
I can't turn him away for that.
Just because of age, no. But he would have been
Yeah.
30 back in 94, so it's not like it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean back in '94, I would have been what 13, so
5.
I wouldn't be the one with strong intention here, so it's fine. Well done, Keanu. Get out of my bed. Look, mate, you're going to feel confident in a few years. Just get away.
It will happen for you. It will happen for you, Keanu. You've got a huge career ahead of you. Don't worry. So yeah, so that's the sexiest man alive, as voted by my guy Monkey, and he's given his opinion on if he would or wouldn't kick them out of bed, which is the greatest honor of all. I think winning this award means nothing, but getting that seal of approval from my guy Monkey. Honorable mention, you did say Tom Cruise. He does appear on the list, and
Tom
another
Cruise,
person on the list
That's the
we
one.
haven't spoken about yet, but we will do in a few months at some point. Sean Connery, he was on the list too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Was there anyone else that I mentioned that wasn't on the list? Just Tom.
No,
Tom
so
Cruise.
yeah, just Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze, Mark Hamill, Mel Gibson. So yeah, no one
Yeah,
else.
I only said Tom Cruise wouldn't be on the list probably
Yeah,
because being so small,
he's so short. Yeah,
not
He hasn't
got enough body to show off clearly.
clearly he did. So that's the show for today. Do you want to tell everyone how they can contact us?
Yeah, in the description below you can see our My Guy reviews at Instagram, at Twitter, and we've got our email down there as well. And of course, we still got a YouTube channel, although these don't always get posted there at the moment. And yeah, get involved and contact us any way that you feel like.
And my
Don't
guy
forget
Monkey
to-
will put all these pictures on Instagram as he promised.
Yeah, I mean we've described them now, so it's fine. Maybe we'll pick one or two that we really want to show off.
Yes.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thanks for listening, everyone.
So, yeah.
Thanks and bye for
Thanks
now.
for joining us. And see you. Bye.
No, it's me that's talking about it. Oh,
Brilliant.
you.
My guy reviews the podcasts